Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I got some very breaking news you might want to hear because there is a drag show that is taking place within the school area. I have no problem with how people decide how they want to choose to run their life, but when it involves children, it does become a problem and other adults should be involved because I'm not sure what the teachers would think. Whoever decided this is a complete mess, honestly. And they're doing this behind the parents' back without their consent, while their parents are paying for their children's education. And now it's like with this school, you have to carefully monitor what now it's like you have to monitor what goes on at the school 24/7. Now it's like you don't even need your teachers. You don't need teachers. Like now you need the parents to check what's going on. If you're a parent and you have a student that goes to the school, sometimes you have to speak out against the staff and tell them that this is wrong because whoever thought of this, whatever came to mind, whatever that person decided to do, whatever came to mind to them, they need to be shut down and they need to be called out because this is just honestly disgraceful. Now you can't trust teachers, you can't trust schools, what goes on because these kids these days are so influenced and I know for a fact because when I was a kid, the parents would be very curious about the teachers. They want to ask them some questions because it wasn't at the beginning. It wasn't at a personal level. They want to find out more information as to what's going on because there's not enough that they're telling them. And this shows that this is enough to say that the teachers aren't really doing their job. And there are parents that don't want to take their kids to school. And for the kids, that might be a good idea, but then they want to homeschool them. So they still have to do their schoolwork, but at the same time, it's like they want them to do it while they're at home. But this is the reason why this is important because this will convince parents that there's schools that will get the idea of doing this. That this will somehow like I'm not even sure what the main goal is. I'm not even sure what they're trying to accomplish by doing this. I honestly have no clue. Maybe it's to keep the students entertained. Maybe they don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe the teachers realize the students this possibly could be high school or no, it's a grade 8 middle school, like a grade 8 middle school like showing like presentation. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, this could be it, but. Maybe these teachers believe that these kids are mature for considering how young they're already mature at the age and they have no problem looking at this, watching this as part of the school presentation. But it's like we had I'm not gonna lie, we had a lot of presentations during middle school and elementary school, possibly some of it in high school too, but not to this level. Yeah, there were like guys that were like half naked, but they were doing like some tribal dance, like trying to help benefit the school, like trying to give them a good show, even though it was kind of weird. You'd say like I'm not gonna lie, we had something similar, but it had nothing to do with a drag show. I can tell you this. I do remember back in elementary school there was like a tribal dance. They were dressed up like some Hawaiian like dancers, and the guys were like, even though they did, don't worry, they had pants on. They had like it wasn't a loincloth. They had like some traditional outfit that they were like those leaves that you have strapped around your waist to cover up your like your like I don't want to say because it's inappropriate, to cover up your waistline obviously and your bottom as well as your private part. So because obviously in public you want to be careful when you're around kids that you don't expose yourself, but this is showing too much exposure because not only is it a drag show, like you should know by now these are some of these, I'm pretty sure these are most likely transgender people, and not to have anything against them because this will make kids question their sexuality, and then and then give them the not even a chance, but they'll think they'll because of how easily impressionable they feel that is this the path that they want to take? They're going to choose their own path by seeing what they see based on their perspective, what they want, what they're influenced because of the environment that they live in and the people that are around them. So it's like, because they want to see the things that may look or they think is cool to them or they think is normal, so that they can get the attention of other people and possibly earn the respect that they want. But sometimes it's also best for the kids to try to get close with their parents too. And what I mean by get close to parents, sometimes they need to tell their parents what's going on in the school, and maybe they should ask to seek for help from their parents, and try to maybe take this as an opportunity, take this as a learning lesson for the parents to try and approach the teachers and be the real adults in this situation. Because there's no way that this should be happening. Because, and I don't want to get too much in detail, but we all know there are a lot of young girls that try to make themselves look older than they actually are because they're so impressionable now. They're very impressionable. I'm being real with you guys. They take this as an opportunity. They feel like they want to be able to fit in with the other women. They want to show that they can grow up a lot faster, and they want to attract a lot of attention, and mainly possibly feel that if they can attract a certain somebody, they can be able to know what it's like to feel like appreciated. And what I mean appreciated, they want to maybe find someone who's just as popular as they are, whether it's a popular boy or a cool boy, and try to get his impression so that it can possibly lead to the relationship even and something further. But again, whatever, no one ever mentioned the school. I honestly should not mention the school's name because I have no info on that. But again, this school needs to be held 100% accountable, and this is reason enough for them to be shut down. And this is honestly very disgraceful. This is honestly disgusting because I'm trying to figure out what the school, because during my time, during my childhood, schools were not like that. They were very strict. So I'm wondering how schools are going to be like in the near future. If it will continue to get worse, whether it decides to be less strict, or the teachers are going to be more immature and more corrupt. Because the more the irresponsible the teachers become, the more that they don't try to educate their students and try to teach them from right to wrong or from wrong to right, is going to lead to several problems where and eventually the parents will take action, and there will eventually possibly be a protest. I don't know if there's going to be an assault. I don't want to go too far, but yeah, there will be some further action, and then these parents will try to make the community realize that schools cannot be trusted, and that the best way, if they want to educate their own kids, it might as well be by discipline by the parents, or they're gonna find a counselor for the kids, or like there's pretty much other people that can educate their kids. It doesn't have to be schools that there is. They can hire a tutor actually, but are parents willing to pay for tutors? Because I feel like it'll cost them more. But it's like sometimes you can't leave your kid by themselves with another adult, because sometimes it's more comforting if you leave your kid with several other students along with other adults, because sometimes there can be other adults that will be able to suspect other teachers who act suspicious around their students, so that they can be able to confirm what's going on. But it's like not every adult is a terrible person. Not every adult is trying to expose their kids, is trying to put them in harm's way or take advantage of them. But in this case, it looks like the school really is trying to take advantage of kids. So that's reason enough for the school to be closed down. And how I know it will be closed down, because whoever was responsible, they're gonna most likely blame the entire school, because there could have been someone that could have stopped this like, they could have taken the opportunity to stop this show, to stop the drag show. Someone could have intervened, they could have interfered and realized that how wrong this was, and that they need to punish the teachers, whoever from the staff was responsible, and decide this was a good idea. And that's when eventually it would have been the wise decision to decide to have a council meeting, to be able to schedule a council meeting and discuss with the teachers and how the school needs to be fixed, and for those to be reprimanded for who decided that this was acceptable, and that there will be further consequence, and that the other teachers can learn from this and they can try to move forward and try to improve from now on. And again, doesn't like the reason doesn't come as shocking and surprising to me, because we have a lot of there's a lot of weird people in the world, whether it's in school or anywhere. You'll find them anywhere these days, so it should not come to as a shock to me, because I've explained several of these rant videos. I told you time to time that there will be people like this, so don't be surprised whether this happens somewhere else. But again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.